Okay, I want you to put yourself in the minds of an average searcher. So you're looking for dog training, you go to Google and you type in dog training. And let's say the site that comes up is this, and it's quite respectable, it's clean, and etc. But the only thing above the fold is this one article, adopting a shelter dog. Now I actually just said I wanted dog training blogs, but it's actually come up with adopt a shelter dog, so that isn't what I want. Now I may scroll or I may not, and I may just click off and leave, and that's, if you look at the bounce rate of your own blogs, that's what will tend to happen, even though you might have post after post after post that they could scroll down to read. Eventually, if you're still not looking for what you want, then you're going to leave. So generally everyone's just going to go, that's not what I want, no, that's not what I want either, and we're not going to get to the bottom, and that's it, and we're gone. Let's look at another blog, much the same. Does your dog pay attention to you? Well, that's not quite what I wanted. I wanted dog training, so not, is my dog paying attention? So again, I'm inclined to leave. There's lots of stuff I can click on down here, but there's probably too much. I can't really be bothered. These things aren't really catching my eye. It's a clean blog, but it's not interesting really. I could scroll down and read some of the things, but I've got miles of stuff to read, and what on earth all these titles about? Again, I'm probably just going to leave. So and this is tends to be what all of our blogs are like. Now on a site that's had some time and money spent on it, it might look more like this. We're obviously capable of doing things like this, but it takes time. And if you've only got 1 or 2 properties, then that's fine. But if you've got 50 or 100 blogs, then you just tend not to have time to do all this and make them look like this. And again, there's another argument here that says maybe this is too much. There's too much distractions going on. Let's just look at one of the articles in here. Where do we get to think? Right, okay, so now let's say that we had a deep link, and we ended up on this article. And again, I'm kind of ad blind to this. I know that these are other bits of content I could read, but I'm not really focused on them. There's a big advert, I'm blind to that. So basically, is this article what I wanted or not? If it isn't, I'm going to tend to leave. Now imagine, actually before we do that, let's look at the way Amazon do it. So I've gone to to Amazon and looking for dog training colours, and straight away they've given me a list of suggestions that I want. So if I go to a particular ad, doesn't matter, sorry, particular product, doesn't matter which, immediately they're saying other things I can buy. If we scroll down, there's other things that I can buy which are related to what I want, or other options to what I want. Again, here are more options to what I want, all very related to what I want. Here's user content reviews about what I want, other comments about this particular product here, and again other things that are related to things that I've searched for in the past, and then their normal stuff, and again things that I've looked at recently, to remind me what to do. So with Amazon, which is a shop, by all means, there's a lot more immediate related choice going on. Now, why do you think Amazon add this related content, which in theory could distract people away from buying this? Why do they think they offer these extra products? Well, because they're related, and we know that if that's exactly what we want, we're going to click the buy button, if I could find it. Oh, there it is. And if it isn't exactly what I want, within a stone's throw, I've got other stuff, that might well be what I want. It doesn't matter what page you go to, Amazon are going to do this. So let's imagine a halfway house between this, which is obviously takes quite a lot of coding and dynamic, lookup code and all kinds of stuff going on, and a lot of content obviously to pull from in the first place. Something like this, which is obviously a lot of choices, and something like this deep link page here, which basically isn't really giving me a lot of pages. We've got this over here, but that's not really appealing to me. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things here. That seems like an advert if it isn't, so I'm kind of just blind to that whole right hand column. This is a bit of bio about some woman who wrote the article, which I don't really care about, and then the rest is just, you know, social nonsense, and again another ad which I'm ad blind to. So, you know, basically if I deep link in here, land on this page, and this isn't what I want, and this is a very short, you know, it's kind of you know, dear agony aunt kind of thing, then, you know, then I'm off. You know, I've left. So we want a halfway house between that and what Amazon do, and that's basically what I'm offering you today does. Because basically at the end of this, or it could be at the start, or it could be in the middle, you can decide exactly wherever you want to place it. It will come up with a panel like this, and I'll show you how this works in an actual you know, blog in a minute. But basically, you know, at the end of your article here, or in the middle, or at the beginning, you have this. Now, these give you three things which are going to be very highly related. Now, the way it does this is that it pulls it from the category and the tags. So, you know, obviously if that post is about you know, dog collars, and you've got other categories and posts about dog collars, then it's going to pull content exactly from that content. So it's a very quick way of getting you know, related items, or, you know, also bought kind of ideas into your content. Now it's also got the thumbnails from the featured post, which means that it looks very pretty and it's very you know, eye-grabbing. There's only 3 of them, which makes it easy to decide. The borders actually help to focus your eye to realize that it's different content, and it just takes an automatic extract from what you want, and you can click on any of these and it will take you to you know, those places. Now the other thing we've got here, these 2 things happen automatically you know, depending on whichever page they happen to be on. This one here you set manually. Now the reason why that is because the chances of you putting up the exact bit of content or the exact offer that they're interested in at any one time is pretty remote, very, very slim. So the idea of this manual offer is that you pick you know, the most you know, appealing, generic, wide offer that somebody into this you know, would want. So if we were doing dog training, and, you know, maybe I mean, you can set it to be very specific, so, you know, it could actually be you know, if it was dog training page, you could actually put a dog training offer on there. But the other thing we could do is we could say, well, hang on, if they're after dog training, they've obviously got a dog. If they've got a dog, obviously one of the things they're going to need to do is to, you know, feed their dog, or buy, you know, health supplements for their dog, or you know, a dog training collar, whatever. And we can put the post with that particular offer in here as our 3rd fixed offer. Now these 2, which are automatic, will change you know, as content's added to the blog, and as different people land, and you know, and whatever, and as they refresh the page or whatever, and as they go from page to page, they'll be different. Now this manual offer can be fixed, or is fixed, sorry. So that means that we can be exactly you know, laser targeted, precise about what we're putting there. Now the other thing is, because it's there as content, it doesn't seem like an ad. And again, remember I said that we can position it anywhere. We can put it at the beginning, we can put it at the end, we can put it in the middle, we can put it at 2/3 up, we can put it 2/3 down, we can put it wherever we want. The other thing is, it doesn't have to appear on every post. You only need to put the little shortcut code to enable it on the post that you want. And if you want, you know, other pages to split test it with, then you can do that as well. But basically the content that they're going to see is going to be very much related to what they want, and then this offer is going to be, you know, manually laser targeted to what you think is going to sell the most. And it happens within the post, so it doesn't seem like an advert. It's leading them to other content. They should get value out of any of these, and you know, the best thing that's going to happen is they're going to click on the offer and buy it. The worst thing that's going to happen is that hopefully they're going to read one of the other articles. That means more time on the site. That means, you know, higher SEO ranking for you in terms of Panda, in terms of bounce rate, that kind of thing. And when they go to this 2nd page, that's going to have another panel like this, perhaps, with other related content and another offer, different offer in there. And you can choose this offer you know, for every page that you want to put it on. So these are automatic. This isn't. If you don't set an offer, then this column just won't show. We might add a default one in there later, but you know, if it's not specific, it's probably better if it's not there. But the main thing is, because it looks like content, they're not ad blind, and because it's directly related, it's going to be really good for everyone. Also, these are deep links into your site, so in terms of SEO and article discovery and link discovery, Google are going to keep finding these things, and deeper and deeper probe into your site to find all of your content and index all of your pages. As I say, this fixed offer means that we're going to have the absolute best chance of selling them something, or making them join a e-zine list or whatever it is that you want the call for action to be. Anyway, so that's basically it. So what it does is it adds this panel to any kind of content there. So I mean, again, if it was this one, we could add it right at the beginning, we could add it the second paragraph down, we could add it near the end, whatever, and it's immediately going to look a lot more interesting, because we've written the thumbnails in, and basically it's all automatic to what's going on. So that's basically it. So it's called FYT, which is basically is your blog fit, which is a play on the words FIT, but it actually stands for focus your traffic. And that's basically what this does. Is they're reading whatever it is, and we're going to show them two other highly related bits of content, and then basically something else. It could be a related article, it could be your top article, it could be a giveaway, it could be a free report, it could be an opt-in to a newsletter, it could be a product, it could be a CPA offer. It's entirely up to you what you put on that page, and as I say, every page you can make different, very simply. So that's basically it. I hope you can see the potential of that, in that we can take something like this, which looks fairly horrible and is long and boring, or even something like this, which is a good home page, but again, when we get deep in, if it's not exactly what we want, we don't really feel like going anywhere else. Again, if we're presented with this kind of thing, then we're very much going to want to go somewhere to one of these, and they're going to be highly related to what they're actually looking for. And in terms of SEO, that's also good, because we're linking to highly related content. As I say, it's deep linked into our own site. These are kind of random and automatic, so the link discovery, the page discovery is going to be more and more every time. And that's basically it. And in the next video, I'll show you basically how to actually do that. Okay, that's it. See you in a minute.